So we are en route to an American military cemetery which is located in the northwest part of Paris in the suburb of Suresnes. Over the years I have visited many military cemeteries in France. They are always immaculately kept, and it is always an honor to pay my respects to these brave souls. We walk down the road, and through the iron railings we catch our first glimpse of the cemetery. This particular cemetery has American military burials for both World Wars and is the resting place for 1,559 servicemen, as well as noting the 974 men whose bodies were, unfortunately, never recovered, and so their details are noted on plaques within the chapel area. We enter the cemetery through an impressive stepped gateway with ornate wrought iron gates and railings, and decorations showing, amongst other things, compasses and hourglasses with the sands of time flowing. It's a very evocative feature, and we immediately feel the sense of scale of the site. The gravestones are laid out in precise rows on either side of the wide pathway or avenue, which is lined with trees on both sides. There is also seating in the form of wooden benches throughout the area. The avenue leads up to the chapel and remembrance area. As you can see, it is a very large site, and it is terribly sad to think of all those wasted lives, but also a sense of pride and respect for those young men who, more than likely, had left the USA for the first and unfortunately last time to fight a war in a continent far from home. As you can see, there is a plaque noting the year dates that the USA fought in the First World War. I hope you can appreciate the detail of care that is attributed to this site through my video. On the other side of the steps is noted the years of battle for the USA during World War II, and as you have seen, the stars and stripes are displayed on several flagpoles throughout the site. There is more ornate rails with decoration, in gold relief, and an Art Deco feel to it. We walk up further steps to near where the chapel is situated, and there are neatly planted flower beds in amongst the limestone architecture. I think the red begonias add a touch of elegant taste to the area. There are several large stone plaques which have lots of information concerning the burials both here and the American military cemeteries throughout France, with the numbers of troops involved in the fighting and the respective death tolls for each war and cemetery. There are also stylized statues, and it is a wonderfully organized building. I'll pause my commentary for a little while, and you can continue to appreciate the cemetery yourself uninterrupted. As we step outside again, we can see the clear blue skies and sunlight that assists our video, and the American flag gently blowing in the light breeze. In the distance is the center of Paris, and if you look closely you should be able to make out the Eiffel Tower. I hope you have enjoyed this visit with me, and if you ever visit Paris one day, perhaps you will come here also to pay your respects. At the end of this video are a couple of close-ups of graves, which reinforce the tragedy of each death. Please leave any comments you have, and if you know someone who is buried here and would like to have photos of the grave, I would be happy to assist in this for you. Please look out for more videos from Paris, France, and other regions in both France and Europe.